Hello everyone. Now that we've corrected the I-beams on the lower terrace, let's look at the rest of the I-beam columns. Since we're preparing it before we get ready to add the finishing touches, you want to double check our model. And same issue here with the I-beams. I should have corrected this before when we created it. I can see how they're intersecting one another. The steel plane for the upper terrace and the I-beams here. We want to go ahead and correct that. To do so, all my I-beams are grouped. I want to double click to edit the group just to edit one side at a time. I'm going to select these four. I'm going to hit S to scale, use the middle node, and then use the edge to align. There we go. Because when you're attaching an I-beam to another element, they're touching one another. They're not intersecting. So I want to make sure we correct that before we go too much further. I'm holding down Shift to select all of my I-beams on this side. S to scale, use that middle node, and then use the corner as a guide. Okay. All right, now that those are good, remember that there are mullions behind the I-beam, so we just want to check those. I'm going to turn off the glazing for a moment. We see here there's a little gap. Let me double click so I can edit and just align that. That one looks good. That one looks good. Let me go to the opposite side. This one right here. Key to push pull. Looks good, and that one looks good. Okay. You may not have to do this step. It depends on how you trace your I-beams. Again, because mine were going into the plane, I had to make these changes and edit the scale in order for them to sit properly. If you trace yours to the edge of your plane, you're already good. Okay. All right, next we'll look at furniture.